Early in the morning, Thuong follows her grandfather into a small forest near their home to gather dry firewood. She carefully picks up branches and ties them into neat bundles to prepare for the cold days ahead. The task is not too heavy, but it makes her feel responsible and more grown up. At noon, Thuong and her grandmother spend time decorating cookies they had prepared earlier. She uses a piping bag to draw colorful stars, trees, and snowflakes on the cookies. Each one becomes a tiny, joyful creation. Laughter fills the kitchen as they playfully compare designs and enjoy the fun of creating together. In the afternoon, Thuong spends time cleaning and arranging her favorite study spot. She wipes the desk, stacks her books neatly, and hangs up some of her farm-themed drawings. Her little corner becomes tidy, cheerful, and full of inspiration. As evening comes and the air turns colder, Thuong wraps herself in a blanket and reads beside the fireplace. The gentle crackling of the fire and the pages of her book create a cozy world of imagination. She feels warm, calm, and peaceful. Before bedtime, Thuong writes a heartfelt letter to her best friend who lives far away. She shares stories about her quiet life at the farm, the coming winter, and the sweet cookies she decorated. Though they are apart, she hopes her words will bring her friend a little warmth and joy. In the morning, Thuong carries a small woven basket and walks around the garden to pick up dry leaves and pull out weeds. She hums a soft tune as birds sing nearby, and golden sunlight warms her face. Though simple, the task makes her feel more connected to the garden she loves. At noon, Thuong joins her grandmother in the kitchen to make traditional crispy rice cakes. She rolls the dough into small balls, flattens them gently, and adds a smooth mung bean filling in the center. Together, they place the cakes on an oil-free griddle to toast both sides until golden brown. The sweet, toasty aroma quickly fills the room and makes Thuong's stomach rumble. When the first cake is done, she takes a bite. The crust is crispy, the inside soft and sweet, and her face lights up with joy. In the afternoon, Thuong sits under the porch and makes greeting cards from the dried leaves she collected earlier. She decorates each card with drawings and writes kind messages inside. Every card is a small, heartfelt gift made with creativity and love. As the afternoon cools down, Thuong enjoys a cup of herbal tea with her grandmother. Grandma tells stories from the past, and Thuong listens with wide, curious eyes. These quiet moments remind her of the warmth of family and the beauty of generations sharing time together. In the early morning, Thuong takes out a stack of colorful origami paper and begins folding little animals. Step by step, she makes cranes, rabbits, and flowers. Each creation brings her joy, and soon her desk is filled with tiny paper treasures made by her own hands. Thuong helps her mom tidy up the old bookshelf in the study. She finds her childhood comics, old notebooks, and even drawings she forgot about. As they go through the books, mother and daughter laugh and share memories attached to each one. At noon, Thuong sits by the window and paints a winter scene using her colored pencils. She imagines snow-covered fields and bare, silent trees. Each line draws her deeper into a peaceful world shaped by her imagination. In the afternoon, Thuong uses old paper to create small gift boxes. She adds bows, smiley faces, and cheerful messages to each one. Though simple, every box is filled with creativity and her honest, heartfelt effort. As night falls, Thuong sits quietly on the stone bench outside, her eyes fixed on the sparkling sky. She closes her eyes and makes quiet wishes for her loved ones and for herself. That soft moment beneath the stars gently wraps up a simple and meaningful day. In the morning, Thuong carries her little camera around the farm to capture beautiful moments. A blooming flower, a duckling swimming, a cat napping beside the vegetable beds. She carefully photographs each scene, collecting the quiet beauty of farm life one click at a time. Thuong gathers dried seeds from the garden, like soapberries and lotus pods, cleans them, paints them lightly, and strings them into bracelets. Each bracelet has its own color and charm, and she plans to gift them to her grandmother, mom, and best friend. Tiny tokens of love. After a light rain the day before, Grandma shows Thuong how to use collected rainwater to care for the plants. As the cool water splashes gently onto the leaves, they shimmer and sway as if saying thank you. Thuong smiles, proud to help the little garden grow with her own hands. In the afternoon, Thuong uses old papers, cardboard, and string to create a mini memory notebook. She decorates the cover with dried flowers and writes the first page. Soft sunshine days. Each page will hold a special memory from her life at the farm, a quiet place for gentle thoughts. Before bed, Thuong lies down and listens to calming instrumental music through her little music player. The soft melodies create a gentle space inside her, quieting her thoughts after a day full of kindness and creativity. She closes her eyes slowly, feeling thankful and at peace. Early in the morning, Thuong brings a magnifying glass to the garden to explore the tiny world of insects. She watches a bright red ladybug, a line of ants carrying food, and a butterfly resting on a daisy. Each little creature brings her a new sense of wonder and joy. Thuong decides to make name tags for the vegetables in the garden: carrots, lettuce, mustard greens, scallions. She writes the names clearly and adds simple drawings for each. After placing the signs into the soil, the garden looks more lively, like each plant has its own story to tell. At midday, Thuong walks along the garden path, picking up clean, smooth pebbles. She plans to paint them into cute characters like cats, birds, and tiny vegetables. With her imagination, these little stones will soon become cheerful works of art. In the afternoon, Thuong colors the drawing she made earlier. Scenes of the veggie garden, a chicken, and the cozy farmhouse. With each stroke of bright color, her pictures come alive. Through her hands, even the quiet corners of farm life become full of energy and warmth. At night, Thuong and Grandma play a fun word-guessing game with wooden flashcards. Grandma gives clues, Thuong guesses, and they burst into laughter at each silly answer. The game brings not only smiles, but also closeness between them